Hi there, Scorpio. I did pull some cards here. Here on the bottom of the deck, we have woman. This could be referring to you or someone you are dealing with, Scorpio. Dealing with a relationship with a woman. So first and foremost, we are talking about feminine energy. You may be in a feminine energy as it stands in a very receptive or passive phase. Here is Dragon. This is the first card out, and it piqued my interest. It's like, okay, we have something to talk about today. Beware of self-delusion. This could be talking about your whole year as well. The whole year of the dragon. Next card up, or you could be dealing with someone who is the year of the dragon. Next card up, we have ear, good news. So this is great. You are going to hear some good news, Scorpio. It's just that I feel like you got to get yourself out of a mindset, okay? Eventually. It feels like a processing is happening here. Next card, we have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So this is abundance. This is enough to share. Good news about joint resources. Good news about income or some form of abundance in your life. And that could be any sort of a blessing that's coming your way. So there is good news. Next card, path with money, waiting for you to find it. And I do feel like, see, this is an outside energy as well, so we'll look at that. But I do feel like something is trying to come in here. Beware of great pride. Somebody could be a little pompous, could be. Let's see where Scorpio is in the vibe today. I hope all is well, my dear. Scorpio, 8 of Pentacles. Yes. The Fool. 2 of Swords. Okay, yeah. 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Something has not been working, Scorpio, for you. You're going to be coming to terms with that. This is a fresh start. Libra, 6th house sun. Yeah, you're going to be having a fresh start in your life, especially with what you're building, what you're working on, things that you're dedicated to. This could specifically be about your finances because we're talking about it in multiple of these cards. You could have been at an impasse. I'm seeing that you've been dealing with some sort of a blockage. This blockage is alleviating. It's being lifted. There could have been some sort of contemplation, meditation kind of energy so that you could feel healthier. The energy of health is definitely here. Now, there's going to be a blessing coming in regarding your work too. So especially with the sun here, this is going to be highlighted in order for you to pay attention to your daily habits and routines, okay? And what you do for work. So this would be like mind, body, spirit, okay? Like diet, moving your body however you do, as well as getting things done that allow you, well, bread, okay? The things that you need to take care of yourself, okay? It does look like that's getting back on track, Scorpio. It really is. Some of you guys, you may be joining forces with someone in this way too. That's going to be going well. What is Scorpio getting out of here? Okay, yeah, Hermit, backside. What happened there, my dear? I feel like you've been, yeah, the Page of Wands. This looks like depression, Scorpio. Or like you've been real hermited, you've been kind of low about something. Yeah, I feel like, again, it's like you're processing things. This is changing, Scorpio. Now's the time to change this. It is changing anyway. The energy is going to be supporting this change. So ride the wave is what I want to say. So let's take a look at all else here. Because it's like that blockage was because of some other energy that was taking place. And I'm not sure if you were specifically focused on it. Maybe you were aware of it. It just kind of was there. Tell me about this dragon self-delusion for Scorpio. Yeah. Well, would you look at that? So we're being mindful today about delusion. Okay. I feel like you're going to see clearly where you had your mind and heart wrapped up and how this has not been benefiting you, especially with this energy. It's really the energy of fantasy with that Tinkerbell vibe and Peter Pan-like energy. So this could have put you in a space of indulgence, and probably to the max. And I feel like you're going to get some form of clarity about this here, because that's why we can see now. All right, this is going to be alleviated. You could have been, I don't know if you're like just hanging out and that's fun for you. This is a Scorpio who's been doing things that feel good just for the sake of them feeling good. And that could be anything. Okay. It can lead to indulgence, and it does feel like that's been going on, but it's more so emotions have been jumbled. They've been going haywire a little bit. There's a lot of like static in the energy. So it was electrifying, but the energy is moving into clearing this. This is clearing. Yes, so the Six of Swords is here. Hold on, can I get a roll on this? What was Scorpio doing? The 10th house. Okay, and Neptune and Scorpio energy. Very interesting. So this is like a Scorpio not being able to connect with reality. Okay, so especially with Neptune, it's like hallucinating, okay? Not that you were, but I'm just saying in the energy here, we'd also be talking about that. Maybe it's like a hallucinogen. It just is the energy of you not knowing who you are. It's like your status has changed and now you're kind of recalibrating, okay? So you went through a phase here, or maybe you're still in this, so we're talking about this, right? Where you're like, I don't know who I am. Not sure what I provide the world with whatever skill or value that you have. You may not know your social standing or the way that you relate to the world at large. Okay, it's like, where am I? Who am I? That kind of energy is here. And what are my skills? What are my talents? And it looks like you've been, well, yeah, this is self-delusion, Scorpio. It's like you need that clarity, you know? You could be feeling like, what is my purpose anymore in the world? What do I offer? And it's very disorienting. So you have a little bit of self-delusion around who you are. You may be feeling like nihilistic at times. Perhaps you're also feeling, what's the point, Scorpio? Okay, yeah, I feel like Scorpio, okay, we'll talk about it. All right. Where's Scorpio in this? The Tower. Well, here you go. A tower is coming in. This is a predictive tower. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, after much contemplation, analyzing, you're moving back into the energy of Earth. I feel like you do need to get in touch with Earth, Scorpio. You need to feel your body and understand that you're inside of it, because this is almost like you're outside of your body. You're having out-of-body experiences. Maybe this is something spiritual also going on, but it's disconnecting you from your path right now. You are disoriented to find your way back, okay? So you have to focus on what you can taste, touch, smell, hear, that kind of energy. It would be like, pay attention to what you're ingesting. It would be like, you know, do something nice for your vessel, for your body. I don't know. I like the example of a bath, okay? Just throwing that out there. Take a walk in nature. You need to touch grass, Scorpio. This is what this is saying. That's what's going to help you get back to reality. Because this is actually very tricky thinking, because you can open up to forces that will deceive you, right? And further delude you into thinking that there's no point. That's very tricky. So just be mindful of your surroundings, Scorpio. And also, I like the example, take a look around where you are right now. Is it clean? Is it tidy? That can affect you. It does, more than we realize. So a clean environment helps clear your thoughts as well. And it in turn helps you feel better. So I feel like pay attention to your immediate surroundings and your vessel, Scorpio. That's what is definitely needed right now, okay? Because you're being absorbed by Neptune. I mean, it has a time and place. Like, it does give the energy of like psychedelics, but it's also got a little bit of like a depressive flair. That's why I want to tell you, okay, just be mindful where your thoughts are going. Be very mindful, my love. All right, let's see this good news, my babe. Let's talk about all this. I'm gonna get a roll on it first. I'm hearing ka-chung. I actually don't know what that is. Ka-chung? Really? Probably have to Google that if it's anything. Sounds like a different language. I don't know. So 7th house and Pluto. Ah, my dear. With Taurus as well. Tell me one on this ear, good news for my Scorpio. 3 of Swords. Yeah. So here's the thing. Something that you thought was over and wasn't worth it is here again. You're actually, wow, Ace of Pentacles is here. You're actually going to receive a new start. This could be that there's been difficulty in relation to another person, Scorpio, perhaps about finances. It could be, okay, or your long-term vision with one another along those lines, and it's caused some sort of disappointment, Scorpio. All right, so good news. What about it with the 3 of Swords? There's a new beginning actually coming from this. Something is not over the way that it seems. So it's like fatalistic thinking as well. I feel like my Scorpio is going through an ascension. 7 of Cups, Magician. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Here it goes. Okay. So Pluto often talks about crises. And when we're talking about the 7th house, this is relation to others. Sometimes it does have to do with like someone of like wise counsel as well. But this feels like something significant has come to a close, Scorpio. And you were maybe doing escapist things, like feeling like in the realm of escapism, in the realm of fantasy. This could even be like playing video games, you know, or drinking and drugging, or giving into temptation quite often. It could be anything. It could also be just daydreaming a lot because you're not really sure what is reality anymore. So whatever ending has transpired, it could have felt like a crisis for you, Scorpio, and I'm telling you that actually some sort of a miracle is coming in, and I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you that some form of a miracle is showing up, and that you're going to be surprised about this because actually it's giving you more opportunities than you once thought, or what you had thought. And maybe you're still thinking there's no way out. There's actually several that are just going to blossom in front of you. And you're going to be like, where did this come from? 13 on the clock. 13 is the number of the death card as well. That's your energy, Scorpio. It's dark feminine as well. Well, that's my interpretation. So okay, like Kali. Okay, where's Scorpio in this good news? So the 5 of Cups, yeah. Thankfully, you're moving past those 3 cups which hath spilled. Okay, we're over that. You've got 2 cups to look forward to. And that may be the 2 extra cups in the 7. That's so interesting. Those cups are being revived, Scorpio. The things that you thought you lost is actually returned to you. I'm telling you. Tell me, it may be a different form. Okay, like let's say, for example, you spend $100 or you make a bad investment of $100. Well, that same $100 is not coming back to you. It may be a different $100. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, just an example. What is this where Scorpio's in that 5 of Cups? I feel like your time is what needs managed the most too, because you're very, you're like in a dreamlike state. It's something emotional, psychological maybe. I feel like those transformations have really brought up this energy. And I feel like it was kind of beneath the surface, Scorpio. Okay, 7 of Cups. I mean, Swords. Yeah, this is hiding your actual opportunities. It's the way that you're looking at something. You're focused on something of the past, which is making you, sometimes we have to do that. So I'm not trying to judge you, please understand, but you're focused on the past, which is making you not realize the opportunity. You're going to be forced to look at the opportunity anyway, but it could be that, you know, this escapism is because of this crisis energy. Tell me the 7 of Swords, Page of Swords. 6 of Wands. Okay, wow. Freaking devil backside and this 6 of Wands. Who? I'm hearing who hurt you. Wow. Actually, maybe that's a question. Because someone, okay, I know this is like a hot word, but someone is super egotistical and leaning toward a little bit of a narcissistic flair. And I feel like you may know this, okay? This is like some sort of a charade that you kind of were involved in. You may have fallen for something that it always looks good on the surface, or they present it as such, and it's completely opposite, right? And you find out way too late, or you had a hunch but you ignored that. So I feel like something like this is coming in. Why is Scorpio focused on this energy so much right here? Because I feel like you're hyper fixated on something that you feel like you lost. Why is, should we look at that? Yeah. Because of the, okay, because you're still attached. So you have some fond feelings, memories with the King of Cups. Yeah, the 2 of Swords. It's haunting you. Like you feel a little bit haunted. You are, I feel like you still want whatever this is, or whoever this is, Scorpio. You have a strong desire. You also don't like that you got hoodwinked, okay? Okay, hoodwinked. You got bamboozled. You don't like that. And I feel like this gives you the energy of like kicking yourself a little bit. Like, how did I fall for this? It happens, Scorpio. Especially people who open up. This is like regretting that you ever opened up to somebody at all. It's like, why did I, you know, maintain this close connection with somebody and tell them all my secrets or be vulnerable with someone and then come to find out I lose a situation, right? Why did I share of myself? Look at, there's judgment. Right now is a period of review for the situation. It is. So maybe you're frustrated with that because for some reason I'm referring to you continuously thinking about this. And I feel like maybe you're just frustrated. Like, why am I continuously thinking about that? Well, it's because it's time for you to come to some sort of realization through this processing. Be mindful. This may not be the best time to drink, okay? Make your own choices, of course. You're your own adult, but I don't feel like that would benefit the energy. It might get you stuck in it longer, right? You get me? Okay. What is Scorpio missing? What is Scorpio missing? The High Priestess backside. Okay. I'm getting Pisces Aries energy. Five of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands. You miss not having to be sad or worried. You could feel like you're cast out or you're an outsider. And I feel like this is even of yourself. You may not recognize yourself anymore. Something really rocked you. It could be a relationship, but I'm not really getting that vibe. I do feel like there's someone involved here. It feels more stability-wise. It feels more work-wise. It feels more financially based. Okay, so let me get a roll. What is this? Yeah, 10th house in the sun. That's what it is. It's your status. It's the way that you show up in the world and what you offer the world that provides value. And you have like a little aspect of your ego attached to it. And so here it is, you know, when you take a little bit of a fall, it hurts your feelings. I feel like you're thinking really negatively about yourself. And this is delusion. Just know that. Whatever you're thinking about yourself is not what it is. If you rocked, or if feel like you ruined some opportunity that's not exactly right. Maybe it's not that specific opportunity, but I feel like you have so much more here, Scorpio. Okay, I really do. I'm telling you, okay? So this is a Scorpio, especially with Capricorn, Sun in the 10th house, okay? You want to be, and here's Capricorn, Mars. You like planning, you like strategy, you like being on top of things. You want to feel important to yourself as well as others. Like you want to provide value. You may have felt like you were misinformed about that, okay? Or like maybe you sold your secrets, okay? You could feel like someone stole your ideas or someone stole your fame or I don't know, the way that you're supposed to be by now. Whatever it is, it's you feeling bad about that, okay? It's making you detach from reality. What's this here, please? You miss being able to recuperate faster, rejuvenate faster, go back to work faster, whatever it is. That's what I'm getting. It's like you don't know why something worked, or I feel like your feelings are wound up in it. Yeah, some partnership here. Okay, so the Star. Can I get, Scorpio, a card of advice for this situation? Well, the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Yeah, look at that. See, I feel like you can fix this. You have more opportunity. 2 of Pentacles as well, Scorpio. There's more people around. Maybe this is like ask questions, okay? Share information or ask for information. Make new connections with other network. Something like that. What is this, Lover's backside? I feel like maybe you also used to love doing something and maybe you don't anymore, Scorpio. Okay. If that's the case, like you're very proficient at something, you need to relearn it again. Start again at 0 like you don't know it. You will learn more. Okay, maybe you have mastered something, but you can always learn more. You just may need to find a different perspective or a fresh outlook. Okay, there's so many different ways to regain your interest. Maybe you're just bored, Scorpio. But I also feel like this is because you're not even paying attention to whatever you're processing, you know? You could be a Scorpio who likes to distract themselves. Like you know, maybe you work so that you don't remember your feelings or what you're upset about, okay? Or someone here could be someone who, I don't know, eats because they don't want to feel something anymore, okay? So here, yeah, let me tell you, there's a meaning for each type of food and why people crave it. It's very interesting. So if you crave like sweets often, it's because actually you're craving love. Because of the way that it affects the chemicals in your body, like your brain chemicals. It translates to that. Okay? So I know there's one for like carbs with this bread. Cheese is another one. It affects us in very interesting ways. Okay? I'm just throwing that out there. Just, you know, be mindful. Be very mindful. Materials that you touch. The materials of even where you sleep. Okay? Just saying. Let's see what this is here with the money path. Who or what is this energy for Scorpio? Actually, there's a lot of couches as well that are treated with a flame retardant chemical, and they emit inside your home. I believe it's the foam. That too, Scorpio. Okay. All right. Who or what is the person in the reading or the energy in the reading? Okay, there's a 6 of Cups backside here and the 4 of Pentacles backside. Right, yeah. So Scorpio, there you are. Whoa. Damn, Scorpio. Who who is this? I feel like this is an aspect of yourself. Some of you, this is another Scorpio. We have it twice, or an Aries. But I feel like this is an aspect of yourself, Scorpio, because this is a Scorpio with the friggin' Death card and the Emperor who can conquer anything. Okay, this is that beware of great pride energy. Again, beware of great pride. Don't have to feel like you know everything or you've completely mastered it, even if you have. Like, go with beginner's thoughts, beginner's eyes, right? Something here is guiding you towards not having a sense of pride, maybe even ego that you've attached to who you are. Is that really important at the end of the day, Scorpio, to you? Maybe it is, okay, but detachment is also sometimes beneficial, okay, not all the time, especially not in escapism energies. But detachment from your role, even, like, who are you outside of that role? You also have to have an answer for that. Do you have value without this? Yes, of course you do. So let me see what this is. Ace of Wands. So a new beginning is here. Okay, but you have to let go of something else. It could be memories of who you were, what you used to do, what you used to offer, how good you used to be, you know, and it's the way that you're seeing yourself. That's how you see yourself. Because it's looking like you're being directed down a different path right now. And that also has purpose for you, but in a different way. Like I said, something is returning. Almost, I don't know how exactly this translates, but it's like you're being guided toward this new path so that you can play this other role and be this other person. Okay? This is guided. That's why there's a path here. Let me see. Second house, Scorpio, Uranus. Yeah. And so Uranus brings a lot of drastic change. The second house is the house of value. What you value, as well as how you value yourself. Okay. It's also sometimes jobs, what you do during the day to make your money, what you do for money or income. And it looks like you've experienced a big shift here. We've been talking about it. Here it is again. Know that things will be a little bit unpredictable, as the ending may have been unpredictable, but so is the new beginning. It's just coming in like 7 of Cups, okay? Kind of wild. So I'm here to tell you today, I guess Spirit wanted us to talk about this, that you actually have a new path, but you need to have eyes for it, okay? Or you have to have the open energy for it, because something else is here in the past. Can I get one more on that? Because I feel like, yeah, see, you were very connected to some other aspect of yourself. Or again, maybe this is a partnership and you guys share resources. It could be a partnership in business even, but it's looking like you're being pushed in a new way, okay? I feel like you were super connected to who you used to be, as well as who this person allowed you to be. And maybe you feel like you're taking a downgrade, but it doesn't have to be that way. And yes, there's a grieving process and a mourning process. You could even be mourning yourself, who you were. But I'm telling you, this new beginning is here. Can you tell me if there's someone in this reading? Okay, 8 of Cups and the frickin', it's you. I'm telling you, you're returning to something, a different version, a 2.0, okay? Like yourself, you're here, but you could also be dealing with a Pisces, maybe another water sign like a Scorpio. The 10 of Pentacles, whoa. Someone is asking to partner with you here. This could be someone that you've turned down in the past, or something didn't work in the past. There's someone here. Yeah. Someone's coming to you with an offer. Can I get a roll on this? You already have connections somehow. Yeah, 3rd house, Mercury and Scorpio. We keep rolling Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. This whole reading is about you primarily, but there is somebody here. So this is communication. A lot of ideas, a lot of new ideas, fresh perspectives, they are coming in. This is excitement. It's like a buzzing. Okay. So I am getting that new energy is coming your way, Scorpio. It is, but it feels like you're familiar with this. It really does. Okay. Now let me get one of these for Scorpio on this Beware of Great Pride. Okay, Judgment. Right, yeah. And so I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, in the book, this side talks about people reviewing what they have to offer. Okay? Like this woman wielding the egg and the man wielding the skull. Okay, one brings life and one brings maybe, let's say, remembrance. Okay, a potential and remembrance. Beware of great pride of the past. We already talked about this. I do feel like that's a very prominent energy here. You're not, you could be feeling you're missing out, but I want to tell you there's more for you. There's a lot more for you. And something is guided. So yeah, let's wrap this up, Scorpio. So much more for Scorpio coming in, and someone needed to hear this today. I hope this was your message, and I hope you appreciated it. And if it wasn't your message, that's okay. It may resonate at another time, but you are free to check your other placements in previous and future readings. Can I get a card for focus for Scorpio? Beneficial, supportive energy. Interesting sexual energy. This is the energy of creation. What is on the bottom? Buddha of enlightened action. Okay, yeah. The thing is, you are being guided. I told you this, right? You are being guided. I feel like you're going to feel the impulses. You're going to feel that gut instinct. You're going to feel, little nudges here and there. Pay attention to your intuition. It says, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. There's something here allowing for you to follow a true passion, a true desire of yours. That could be the new path that's coming in. Some of you, it is a relationship to another person, okay? But this is the creative force with Isis energy. Doesn't she remember her dismembered brother? Am I remembering this properly? I believe so. Could be wrong, but okay. The goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her. She remembered her brother, I believe. Yeah, kind of interesting to talk about that in a physical manner, but that's what it is. Okay. Sexual energy is sacred. You're coming back. Something is coming back to life. The creative force is coming back. Scorpio, follow your nudges, your instincts. You're being guided. It's like you're going to know when it's right, or you're going to feel when something is right. Okay. You're going to know. There's a calling that you're answering to. Give me a card for Scorpio. Beneficial, supportive. Some of you also, like I said, remember that you're in your body, because you're kind of, I don't know if you're like dislocated. I feel like you may feel that you're outside of your body. I am getting that sensation. I'm also getting that because I remember when I kept having spontaneous astral projections when I was sleeping, I hated it. And I talked to a friend and I said, how do I make this stop? I don't know, because I'm always looking at myself, right? When I'm sleeping. And she said, well, just touch your hands. And she said this never happened to her before, but she was a yoga instructor. And she told me, just touch your hands and say, I'm inside my body. That worked. It cured me. And it was amazing. She was a Scorpio. She is a Scorpio. My bad. But I feel like that's a message here, Scorpio. Like, you have to appreciate yourself and your body and be inside of it, because you're out of it a little bit. I feel like you're just out of it in general. All right. You may also need to connect with other in, I don't know, maybe this is a massage. Okay. Let's keep this PG-13. All right. There may be someone that you have around you that will help bring you back into your body. Like, I feel like you need to remember yourself, and not the way that is prideful or egotistical. Though there is a time and place. I'm not saying it's not. It's just that, you know, sometimes it's a bit much. Can I get a supportive, beneficial energy? Yeah, you need to remember who you are and surrender. Don't let your past hold you back. I do feel like you've been hyper-focused on a past reality, all right? But you can create your reality from this point forward. Maybe you just needed a little reminder of that today. A fiery climax approaches. Interesting with this energy, right? The schmexual energy. I don't want to say it too many times and get flagged, but yeah. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. You have full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. This is over. Thankfully, okay, there's a time and a place. I feel like it's just that you are being guided back to a different way with this money path. You're being guided to this, Scorpio, thankfully. So surrender to the divine and don't let your past hold you back. Thank you, Scorpio. I'll see you next time.